Hello, welcome to another video. My name is Ailsa and today I am going to talk about my reading goals. Now these are my reading goals for the next 2 weeks. I'm a big mood reader, so I don't really want to plan too far ahead, but there are some books that I've been waiting to get to for a little while, and just some books that I think will fit with my mood at the moment, and the time of year is being all autumnal and things and getting a bit chilly in the evenings is making me want to read maybe some more mystery books. I don't know why, I just feel like it kind of at this time of year. Maybe it's very atmospheric for reading mystery books. Anyway, the first book is Mad Girl by Bryony. This is a non-fiction book and I have actually started this and I mentioned it in either my currently reading video or my book haul video that I did the other day. It's a memoir by Bryony, who amongst other things has a weekly column in the Sunday Telegraph. This book is about her dealing with OCD through her life. I have OCD myself. I have what I consider to be quite mild OCD for the most part. It does not interfere too much with my day-to-day life, and I go through phases of it being more and less intrusive on things. There's a lot of things that I can relate to, but there are also a great many things that I don't experience, which I'm very lucky about. What I'm finding with this is quite emotional. It's roughly going chronologically. So I have just got to the part where Bryony, age 17, has gone with her mother to the doctors because they've heard about OCD and realised that actually this sounds a lot what she's got, and she's just started taking some medication. It is very emotional, so I'm reading it in small bits and pieces. I'm going to try and make this my commuting book for the next few days. I'll see how I get on with that on Monday, and if it's too emotional to be reading on the way into work and on my lunch breaks, then I'll save it for the evenings. But I'd like to do that, and I reckon it's quite a quick book, really. That's how far in I am already, so I've got maybe 3/4 still to go, and I reckon that I could be done with that by like Wednesday or Thursday evening. I'm recording this on a Sunday. So that's my first book I want to mention. And as I'm reading that in small bits, then I also won't be reading it so much at home. So that brings us on to the next book that I am so excited to start reading and will probably jump onto later today, which is Godsgrave by Jay Kristoff. I'm sorry, that's quite shiny. This is the sequel to Nevernight. I mentioned it briefly in my last book haul video. Nevernight was one of my favourite books last year. I absolutely loved it. It was a brilliant fantasy novel about a girl going to school for assassins, like quite a grown-up girl. She's 17 or 18 for most of the book, and most of the other people at the school with her are around that age too. And it's in a kind of ancient Roman sort of cultural setting, but there are magical elements to the world and strong themes of revenge throughout the book. I believe Godsgrave is going to pick up right when Nevernight finished. We shall find out. But can we take a moment again to appreciate how gorgeous this is with its black sprayed edges. This is the Waterstones edition with the sprayed edges. And also that beautiful Starry Night end papers. And if I take the cover off, I don't know how well you can see that, but there is, I think that's meant to be a wolf. When I read the book, I will find out for sure. So I'm very, very excited to get started on that one, and hoping that I will love it as much as I did Nevernight. The next book that I want to read in the next couple of weeks, and in fact need to read, is the choice for the YA book club that I go to. The book club meets roughly once a month. I will leave a link to their Facebook page in the description box, and the next book that we are reading is called Moxie. And that is about a girl who starts a feminist magazine at her high school, I believe. I've heard really good things about it, and I was quite excited when that was picked as the book club pick. As I have the ebook for that one, it's probably going to be one that I end up reading on the commute. Maybe a little in the evenings, but I don't like reading so much on my laptop, because I spend so much of the day looking at computer screens. For some reason, the phone doesn't bother me so much. But anyway, that is probably going to be my tube reading. I think I'm going to make that my commuting book once I finish with Mad Girl, because Godsgrave, if you could see, is quite a hefty hardback book, whereas I'm taking my phone with me anyway. So that will be my next commuting read, and that I will have read by the first week of November when the book club meets. The next one that I want to read over the next couple of weeks is The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. Again, I mentioned this in my book haul. My boyfriend has recommended this one to me. I've read the back of the book and it sounds it's a murder mystery kind of thing, a kind of family secrets and all that, and I think that will just fit with how I've been feeling with the wintry weather recently. I need a good mystery. It's about some big old family in their big house and secrets and things there. That's a terrible description, but when I do a wrap-up for it after I've read it, I can hopefully tell you more about it then. Personally, I think I will easily finish those four within the next 2 weeks, because I know that I'm going to race through Godsgrave, because it will be awesome, like Nevernight was. But I don't want to kind of commit myself to reading particular books because, as I said, I do like to read based on how I'm feeling at the time. So we will see what else I've got to in the next couple of weeks, and then I can do a reading wrap-up for the second half of October to show you. Anyway, those are the books that I wanted to talk about today. What is on your currently reading pile or your reading goals for the next little while? I will talk to you very soon. Bye!